your name again. All of the voices inside your head, it's all but impossible to know what's real. Medication doesn't help when pain's all you feel. And now trapped in the dark with no place to hide, and the word around ears and the strong survive. Can't seem to carry on for another day. Nothing's new, nothing's changed. Did he walk on water? Did he cure the blind? Did he bring salvation to all mankind? And God, won't you grant me peace, serenity? Show me what it feels like to be set free. And now trapped in the dark with no place to hide, and the word around ears and the strong survive. Can't seem to carry on for another day. Nothing's new, nothing's changed. While standing over his body, looking towards the sky, no human could imagine the peace he felt that night. The man in the light told him, turn to me. Come home, my son. The last thing I remember, standing over your grave, the roses on your casket, your eternal resting place. So walk towards the light, you won't be alone. They took control of your mind, but now it's yours to call your own. Please hear me out before you go to school. It needs to be said, it's so hard to keep it cool. All I wanna do is get to know you, inside out and upside down, through thick but thin, oh God, somehow. And I left you a letter sitting in the glove box in my car. Was gonna give it to you before you left, but I don't know who you are. I waited outside for like an hour or so. By the time she showed up, there was nowhere to go. At least I know who I am, a stupid boy who doesn't have his game plan, to inform and not persuade. When she said she had to go, I was left to skate the night away, head over heels and alone. She's 18, red shoes, hates her job as much as I do. She's never known love, but I can show her what it is. All I wanna do is get to know you, inside out and upside down, through the thick but thin, oh God, somehow. And I wrote you a letter telling you you can go far. You could be an astronaut, step foot on Mars, and shine like the brightest star. I waited outside for like an hour or so. By the time she showed up, there was nowhere to go. At least I know who I am, a stupid boy who doesn't have his game planned, to inform and not persuade. When she said she had to go, I was left to skate the night away, head over heels and alone. His pickle and taste, waited outside for like an hour or so. By the time she showed up, there was nowhere to go. At least I know who I am, a stupid boy who doesn't have his game planned, to inform and not persuade. When she said she had to go, I was left to skate the night away. Peter Pan is so gay. Head over heels and alone. I got kicked out of school when I was 17. Never cared at all about anything, and with one blank stare had nothing to say when words could not explain. Emotionless inside my head till I found a guitar under my bed, and while locked in my room for 3 months straight, I taught myself to play. When high school was my playground, I knew college was a no, and if I didn't have a baseball game, what the fuck was the point to go? I can't find a thing that makes me believe that when I wake up tomorrow, things will suddenly change. I can't seem to find with my head in the clouds while building up dreams for a world that keeps falling down to the ground. 22 in my doubt, maybe someday I will learn. Maybe someday I will remember all the times that I lay in my bed and cry, doubting the existence of a loving God up in the sky. And I remember thinking to myself, maybe mom and dad are right. I'm so sick of asking myself why. I can't find a thing that makes me believe that when I wake up tomorrow, I can be some. I can't seem to find with my head in the clouds while building up dreams for a world that keeps falling down to the ground. 22 in my doubt, maybe someday I will learn. Maybe someday I will learn. I wanna go skate, go date, learn things the hard way. Fall in love or break up, and I wanna go skate, go date, learn things the hard way. Fall in love or break up, and I wanna go skate, go date, learn things the hard way. Fall in love or break up, and I wanna go skate, go date, learn things the hard way. Fall in love or break up, and I wanna go skate, go date, learn things the hard way. Fall in love or break up, and I wanna go skate, go date, learn things the hard way. Fall in love or break up, we'll break up. I can't seem to find with my head in the clouds while building up dreams for a world that keeps falling down to the ground. 22 in the doubt, maybe someday I will learn. Maybe someday I will learn. Someday I will learn. You can't fix a broken heart with duct tape. Good romance doesn't start with a screw. He deletes pictures off his cell phone. She's never content with just one guy. He wants her, sometimes he gets her, but she never seems to stick around too long, 'cause she wants more. More often, he has to pay the price to go on her ride all night. She's got him on a string, but he's got her believing while the search goes on for greener grass. Bad things come to those who can't compromise, counting down days until their relationship dies. Believe tomorrow is a new day, a brand new way to repeat what has passed. He wants her, sometimes he gets her, but she never seems to stick around too long, 'cause she wants more. More often, he has to pay the price to go on her ride all night. She's got him on a string, but he's got her believing while the search goes on for greener grass. He wants her, sometimes he gets her, never seems to stick around too long, 'cause she wants more. More often, he has to pay the price to go on her ride all night. She's got him on a string, but he's got her believing while their search goes on for greener grass.
the second that they met. When the sun goes down, they talk for hours, alone out on the swing set. Cannot wait no longer, cause the summer's flying by. You gotta recognize the green light that she's giving you and lay it on the line. She's watching every move you make, knowing that you came to play. All you need is just one chance, so that you don't have to dream tonight. Get locked in, absorb the sign. You've been friends for long enough, go fall in love. Let's go! They are kids at heart, a giant liability, who always show up late because cause they lack responsibility. That same year in high school, they follow their own way, while the educated learn from an overrated loser Shakespeare play. She's watching every move you make, knowing that you came to play. All you need is just one chance, so that you don't have to dream tonight. Get locked in, absorb the sign. You've been friends for long enough, go fall in love. Why are we afraid of what we can't control? With the same things on our minds, we both have just one goal. Let's take a drive south, somewhere wherever you wanna go. I don't care at all where we end up, if we end up all alone. Just watching every move you make, knowing that you came to play. All you need is just one chance, so that you don't have to dream tonight. Get locked in, absorb the sign. You've been friends for long enough, go fall in love. Go fall in love.
Please hear me out before you go to school. It needs to be said, it's so hard to keep it cool. All I wanna do is get to know you, inside out and upside down, through the thick, the thin, oh God, somehow. And I left you a letter sitting in the glove box in my car. Was gonna give it to you before you left, but I don't know who you are. I waited outside for like an hour or so. By the time she showed up, there was nowhere to go. At least I know who I am, a stupid boy who doesn't have his game planned, to inform and not persuade. When she said she had to go, I was left to skate the night away, head over heels and alone. She's 18, red shoes, hates her job as much as I do. She's never known love, but I can show her what it is. All I wanna do is get to know you, inside out and upside down, through the thick, the thin, oh God, somehow. And I wrote you a letter telling you you could go far. You could be an astronaut, step foot on Mars, and shine like the brightest star. I waited outside for like an hour or so. By the time she showed up, there was nowhere to go. At least I know who I am, a stupid boy who doesn't have his game planned, to inform and not persuade. When she said she had to go, I was left to skate the night away, head over heels and alone. So let's inform and not persuade, over the Jimmy John's drive-thru, 'cause your boyfriend is gay. Unreal. snap his pickle and taste the.
I waited outside for like an hour or so. By the time she showed up, there was nowhere to go.